Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm back with another epic video, and as it's the 1st of February, it's only right that I give you guys this information that I've uncovered. Many of you will remember I gave you guys a prediction a few weeks ago, and I said Omi is in danger of falling out of the top 10, and unfortunately that did actually happen. So I'm about to issue you guys another warning, something that you should all look out for and prepare for, because this is going to be big and it's actually going to help you for the long term. So make sure you stick around till the end. Now, before I get into it, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much more. So let's get straight into it, guys. First things first, let me walk you through an important factor here that you have to understand. And the cryptocurrency space is very unforgiving. I want you all to understand this, right? And if the Ecomi team doesn't get their act together, we're in jeopardy of missing out on one of the biggest potential rallies for Omi in the next bull market. And if we don't get a few things fixed now, we're not going to get that ROI, that big market move that we expect, right? And I'm going to touch on a few things that I know that I'm going to preempt that are going to come up in the comment section, such as Omi utility, etc. I'm going to tackle that as well. So what do I mean by the cryptocurrency market is very unforgiving? It means people move on very fast. It doesn't matter how good a project is. It doesn't matter how good a coin is. Unfortunately, if the execution isn't there, then it will all amount to nothing, which is why execution is extremely important. So what's actually happened? Why did Omi fall out of the top 10? I'll just briefly go over it and then explain what will happen next. So we firstly saw audio overtake Omi, which I said would happen, right? And recently we saw Floki also overtake Omi, right? Which moved Omi to 12th in terms of NFT market cap. And this trend, believe it or not, will continue. And here's the reason why. Because Omi needs new exchange listings. We need the volume. If we don't have the volume, even if we see Omi range between $200 to $300 million, all that happens is Floki increases in market cap, overtakes Omi. Then we have Wax that will do the same. We have, Illuvium, which 100% is going to enter the top 10 in short term, in my personal opinion. Why? Listed on Binance, listed on Coinbase. Chroma, CHR, listed on Binance, right? Many of these projects listed on Binance, listed on major exchanges, right? That's what all these projects have in common. So at the end of the day, guys, we are going to be leapfrogged. Omi is going to be leapfrogged purely because of the lack of volume and visibility. And again, that may be the fundamentals do not change. So just as a side note for a lot of people that are maybe on the edge of their seats here and saying, what are you telling us? Like, what is actually happening? I want you guys to understand that doesn't mean that the fundamental data change of the project. It actually can be good news because it gives us an opportunity to DCA dollar cost average whilst the price is low. And then once that takeoff does happen, we are going to be extremely happy and big beneficiaries of it. But the point here is time. We do not want to miss the next bull market, right? And I made a comment on Twitter, and I'm talking about people that are, and it's becoming more increasing. Many of you are probably thinking about this yourself. A lot of people are saying now they're going to move out of Omi, move to another project, make money on that project, and then move it back into Omi, right? Which is, again, that could work, but this is, is all about the execution, right? Because if you just try and do this without any experience, you're probably going to mess it up. And what typically happens is you move into a coin that maybe have a temporary pump, but guess what? Goes down, and then you're like, what's going on? And then Omi starts to move. So you have to understand what you're doing here. And just as a side note, this month, I'm going to help every Omi homie, everybody in the VEVE community in our Crypto Crew Premium channel make an absolute fortune so you can do as you please, right? You'll be able to buy more Omi, buy more VEVE NFTs, etc. But it's all about leveraging the opportunity in front of us. So we're currently doing that ourselves. We're experienced, right? So it's a smart move, but it's the execution that is really going to mess a lot of people up. And I actually don't think you need to sell your Omi to do this either, right? But that's a subject for another video, right? But let's just continue with what I was saying. So that's what we're in danger of now, of Omi just sliding lower and lower and lower down the list. And unfortunately, if we move out of the top 20, again, we could have a slow bull market, which is what we do not want. And what are the main, before we move on any further, what are the main reasons for this? Lack of exchange listings, lack of trading volume, lack of visibility. Now, the first thing that we're going to get in the comment section is, no, we need Omi utility first. The team have already spoken about this. Why are we talking about this again? Well, guess what, guys? That's not going to help us. You can say, the team has spoken about this. You can say we're not ready yet because we need Omi utility. But that, again, that's not how the market works. Do you really think the market cares about utility? They don't. They care about visibility. They care about potential. They obviously care about the team behind the project. And they're basically betting on Ecomi. They're betting on Ecomi, which is why a lot of people bought Omi in the first place. It was a bet on Ecomi. Now, of course, you can say, but the Ecomi team just want to focus on VEVE NFTs, etc. That's fine. That's great. That's all well and good, but that's not going to help Omi go to the moon in the short term, right? In a bull market, which is what we need. And I would say the least that the team can do is get us on a major exchange listing before the end of at least the first quarter, by the end of March. And I guess that may be too soon. So let's just say at least by the end of the second quarter. We need some major exchange listing and we need it fast. Please don't keep bringing up the Omi lack of utility, because I can give you a ton of coins that don't have any utility that are doing extraordinarily well, right? So the market doesn't necessarily care about that, right? So I just want to make that abundantly clear for everybody in the comment section that's going to bring that up. We have to sit down and say to ourselves logically, okay, what have we studied in the past? What has helped coins perform? What are the just basics of any cryptocurrency performing in a bull market? 9 out of 10 of these all are on major exchange listings. Hence why, if we go to the top 10, every single coin here is on a major exchange. Every single one. Audio on one. Even Floki is on one. Wax, Illuvium, CHR, all on major exchange listings. So we need it. Regardless of what everybody wants to say, we need it. And again, if you don't care about it, that's fine. But just know, we're gonna slow down just a tiny bit. We may still maybe go up to $500 million market cap if the market performs, which is great. We'll still achieve a percentage return, but it just means we are going to be lower on the NFT list. And for me, that's an issue because we need visibility. We need eyes on this project, right? So just to put that out there. And again, just for the team that may be watching, the question now becomes, why even put the coin out there if you have no intention of developing or positioning the coin for success? It makes zero sense. So if you are listening, guys, do the right thing. Get us on some exchange listings, even if it's on KuCoin or some other exchange. Get us some exchange listings. Get us the visibility. Start talking about Omi itself again. Get excited about Omi itself again. But anyway, guys, that's it for now. Until the next update, seize the day.